G'day, Tom Germann, sales representative at Apex Results Realty located in Burlington, Ontario. So today is December 17th, 2015. Bit of an end year cap here, as it were. This is still the monthly update. I've been remiss. I haven't been able to post recently in the last few months because things have just been too busy and hectic. But let's go over what we've got right now. Interest rates are incredibly low. They have not gone up. There is even talk about the Bank of Canada dropping the rate to below 0%, which in my mind, that makes no sense. But they are talking about cutting the rate further. The impact this will have will be to stimulate the economy, get people to go out and borrow more money at cheaper rates, and purchase things, including housing. So with that, and offsetting that, they are also increasing the amount of minimum deposit required, or at least that's the talk right now. I don't think the paperwork's been signed as of right now, but it's probably going to happen where people will have to put down 10% instead of the standard 5 now. Impact: first-time home buyers are going to have to save a little bit longer. Now, there are different articles that have come out over the last few months about some first-time home buyers are going to family and borrowing that money, the down payment. Now, if I go back 10, 15, 20 years where the banks wanted to see more money down, that was not uncommon. With the way prices have gone up, though, and I'll be honest, at least my perception here is a lot of people stop thinking about debt as being a bad thing. Not comfortable with that if you need to borrow $70 or $80 or $200,000 off of the parents for that first time home. Buy something smaller then, will be my answer. But interest rates are low. Deposit likely going to go up. New government in place. A new government that is being picked on through social media. Still has to prove itself. And we don't know which way it's going to go. People will start feeling a bit more confident or nervous in the next few months as more things happen with the government. Is the economy good? Is the economy bad? Is our dollar strong, weak? All different factors that we have to look at. As of right now, I would say it's probably going to be a zero value. So, interest rates could drop. So you can get yourself a 5-year fixed term for well less than 3%, maybe 2.5%. Does that mean that people are going to go running out and purchase? Some will, those who've lined themselves up. Some people will be a bit cautious and they're going to wait. The spring market is coming up. So when that hits, we'll see what actually happens. Sellers, it's December. Don't be listing. Yes, people list and sell their property all the time. The big question from buyers is still, how long has this property been listed? And not as many people are out purchasing right now, and you do have some deal hunters looking. Oh, you're listing in December. You must be desperate. No one lists in December. My recommendation to you, the seller, is to prepare your house, enjoy the holidays, do some more preparation, and declutter, obviously, stage the property up, and list maybe the end of February, mid-March, if you want to get in early. All right? Buyers, get everything lined up. Make sure your deposit is ready. Make sure your closing costs in a separate fund are sitting there, or you've talked to the lender. If you're taking your money out of a family gift or RRSPs, let's say, don't turn around and assume that not a problem using that for those RRSPs for closing costs, because once in a while there are little glitches. Talk to the lender. Make sure everything's lined up. What are the prerequisites? Do they want additional letters? Do they want additional paperwork that's not always asked for? What paperwork are they asking for? Do they still want to see, say, your last 2 income tax returns after they've been processed? How many pay stubs do they want? Do you have that in your hand ready to go now? Don't wait. If the market does end up being warmer or even hot again in the spring, no one is going to want to take or accept a 9-day condition for finance. 5 is the max, usually less, especially even our last spring. So where do I see us going? New government, low interest rates, higher deposit coming. People are a bit nervous. There's some changes that were going to be made to RRSPs, allowing you to take out more or not. Not happening now. Tax-free savings account. Some people have been putting money in that, let it grow for a few years so that they could then turn around and pull it out to purchase. You know, these are all things that, in my mind, at the back, there's a little voice saying the market's been hot. Builders on new projects know what to do to stimulate the sales, so they're already 30 to 60% sold out generally before they even open up to the general public. I think it's going to be a hot market. It may take a little while to start, but I think it will definitely be a hot market. So if you're a first-time home buyer, you be ready, because when you go in, you have to make sure you know what you're doing, and you cannot take a week to decide. Last year, I had people walk in the property saying they were interested in it. They thought about it overnight, and it was sold. After a little bit, we had multiple offers going everywhere. So the new situation there was immediately in the listing paperwork, it says no offers for 5 days, which meant in most cases, buyers were in multiple competition. I'll leave how to deal with that multiple competition for the new year when we actually see what the market's like. I think we're going to have an interesting time, but it's the end of the year now. It's time to sit back, time to enjoy the holidays, enjoy whatever festive season you enjoy. It's time to enjoy family and start thinking a little bit. What do I need to do to get ready in January and February? If the market is hot, the later you list, the more you possibly get. Now, if you're going to go and turn around and purchase, though, the later you list, prices will go up everywhere across the board. Something to keep in mind. Anyway, you take care. Have yourselves a Merry Christmas and festive season. Be careful when drinking or getting yourself inebriated. I haven't been drinking, thank you. It's just been a very long day. And you take care. And remember, no matter what else, with all the stress going on right now, and the push to buy toys and everything else, always stay positive.